What's up, BUUUUT here, looking at the final Shadow 6 Samurai monster that's going to be revealed in Spirit Warriors. This is the win one, and overall, it's not terrible, it's not great, it's just kind of meh, which is like my overall impressions of the new 6 Samurai supports as a whole. I think that the Shadow 6 Samurai are definitely trying to do something interesting, and I like their second effects that activate from the graveyard, but I feel like only two of them are actually good, the water one and the fire one, and I think the contact fusion as a whole is just a complete failure. But let's go ahead and look at Fuma. So it's a level 1. This is a wind warrior, and it is a tuner because obviously samurai are still, you know, they're synchro based because they have legendary 6 Samurai Shien, which is still an excellent card by today's standards. 200 attack, 1800 defense. So you can use asceticism with this and Kageki, which is a nice little interaction. I don't think you'd want to synchro with those two because then you'd have like a level 4 synchro, and that's not very good for samurai. You need level 5. That's the magic number. It says if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one 6 Samurai monster from your deck except itself. So this can actually get you a copy of Grandmaster, and I think that is actually pretty decent. I know some people have been like, yo, Cap G, True Draco 6 Samurai, maybe pop this card with a diagram. That's actually, I don't know. And you know what's actually interesting? This effect would work from the hand, so yeah, you could actually pop this from your hand with diagram. You could summon a monster, and then, you know, maybe you could summon, you could get rid of your diagram and that monster that you summoned. You could summon Masterpiece. Basically, that would actually be pretty cool, to be honest. True Draco Samurai, but I think that effect is good. Obviously, anytime you have floating effects or cards that pay for themselves, I'm a big fan of that. If you run my monster over and I don't have anything to stop you, I want to be able to replace my monster, and the fact that it can get anything out of the deck is actually pretty good. The second effect is basically built into all the new Shadow 6 Samurai. It says if exactly one 6 Samurai monster you control would be destroyed by an effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. And actually, let me pull up what's it called, YGL Pro, for a quick second. So the interesting thing, that's not YGL Pro, there we go. The interesting thing about it is it doesn't actually work with the new 6 Samurai Quick Play because this card doesn't actually destroy. It says send one monster you control to the graveyard, which kind of sucks because if this happened to destroy it, you'd be able to instantly use the effect plus get another 6 Samurai, and that would have been a lot of synergy there. But I don't know, I feel like Konami definitely effed up on that one. Maybe it should have been anytime the card is sent to the graveyard, you can activate the effect. Oddly enough, it works with the old 6 Samurai support. Not only can you use asceticism to get Kageki, which, I mean, you're probably going to try and set up for like a Trishula or something bigger than just a level 4 synchro at that point. But if you target it with asceticism and it does happen to, you know, be susceptible to, you know, dying during the end phase due to asceticism's effect, let's say your opponent flips over Dimensional Barrier, they call synchro, and for some reason you just can't synchro that turn. If it is destroyed with asceticism's effect, you can get another monster, and that's pretty damn cool. But I mean, overall, is this going to change the life of 6 Samurai? I don't think so. I mean, this is just an okay practical effect. I don't think any of these new cards will really do what Samurai really need. I mean, I feel like Samurai needed a way to get Shien on the board more consistently if Konami is not going to give us Gateway or just something else. I don't know. This new Samurai support is incredibly underwhelming. Again, this is a decent card. It's not like fantastic or anything because the stats aren't too good. I do like, however, it being a level 1, I do like the fact that it gives you very good synergy with Kizan, because the Kizan, you know, the what's it called, he's 1800 Earth, the level 4 one, that's been the one constant in 6 Samurai. Like, ever since Kizan came out, 6 Samurai players have been running 3 copies of that card, and it's pretty much the only 6 Samurai card that you max out on, and it has been since what, 2011-ish. So, you know, being able to normal summon Fuma and then special summoning Kizan, which you're always going to run 3 copies of, that's pretty good, especially if Gateway ever comes back, because what's it called, Kizan is the #1 card that 6 Samurai players get back from Gateway because it's such an easy card to actually throw on the board, as you can just special summon it when you have another 6 Samurai monster. So that does give you a very easy copy of Shien on the board, but I don't know, I'm still kind of underwhelmed by the new 6 Samurai support. So what do you guys think of the final card? Maybe Konami has some craziness up their sleeves, but the support has been lackluster. They give us a card where you have to have like fucking 6 Samurai monsters on the field to skip an opponent's turn, and they give us all this other wacky shit. And it's like, how are we supposed to use any of these cards? But I don't know, guys. Maybe True Draco Samurai will be a thing. Again, if you open up with Diagram plus Fuma in your hand, that is a masterpiece. That is an instant mastery. I think that's actually the best way to use this card is in True Dracos, or maybe in now Zodiac. That would have to be on the field to pop it with Barrage. Anyways, I'm just talking about nonsense at this point. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.